Namaste and catch my family and everyone across the planet. Good morn, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. I'm your host, Rion, and welcome to Morning Coffee. Here we're going to talk about some galactic updates. What's up, fam? Lots of cameras, lots of things, lots of shiny things popping. Are you guys getting ready? I don't know. Next weekend is the Rise of the Guardians conference. And I am just so excited. I can't even. I'm playing with lasers in the house right now that writes TeamLight on the wall. I'm having so much fun. All the decorations that came in for the Galactic Ball or the Galactic Prom happening Saturday night, 8:30 at the Performing Arts Center in Sedona. And the conference, all the speakers are flying in. 4 or 5 days, everyone's going to be checking into their Airbnbs. I don't know. It's ready. I'm ready to go. I'm excited. For everyone, all you guys coming in, get ready. I'm sitting here trying to hold it together for you guys. I'm like, my family's coming. I'm feeling like it's like a roller coaster of excitement. I'm like, yesterday I'm setting up all the cameras in the living room, and I'm like, can I just bring those over there now? Like, I've got like monitors, and it's like HBO, and I was like, should we do 6K or 4K? It's too much. So I want you guys to know we're really excited. We're very excited for this conference. Let's talk about some things that are popping off right now. I mean, the financial system is changing. You guys know that this Nasara Jasara thing, I don't know, between the 31st and the end of summer, okay, keep that real, in 90 days. That's for the whole thing for each deal. A lot of the different Trump administration guys, they're finding all kinds of stuff with Doge right now. Different agencies are going through the front door and shutting them down because we have to get rid of all the fraud in negative things and how the money's being spent, especially if you're going to have a reallocation of wealth. You got to get these guys out. What else? The golden age is upon us, and I just want you guys to know how important it is to really feel that vibe. I know there's a lot of stuff going on this planet. I want you guys to really start focusing on yourself, your family, your friends, your plans, your projects for the humanitarian things that you're going to be doing. I was talking with my brother John this morning, and this thing he built here at the Humankind Center in Sedona, Arizona, where we're broadcasting from. I mean, it's right out of one of my, I was like, this would be the most perfect studio. You know what I mean? And my brother built it. So, John, love you. Congratulations. It's hot fire in here. He's got all kinds of things coming up with Odyssey and different speakers, which he's going to have here at the Humankind Center. If you guys are coming to the conference next weekend, the post-conference is happening here every single night. We got dance parties. We got DJs every night. You guys are going to be so exhausted from dancing and hanging out with your family. I don't know. We're just taking it to the next level. I'm very excited to be a part of that. But we're going to pull some cards. We're going to get right into what's going on. The main thing is to really pay attention. So my dreams. Let's go into dream time right now. With the bifurcation or trifurcation of what's going on, many of you guys are going to be in training simulations. Many of you guys are going to be assisting the Alliance. And then many of you guys who are still kind of unraveling from the Phantom Matrix, your soul wants to go into the organic matrix, or the organic, the organic, template, Gaia's true template. We don't want to be stuck in the Phantom Matrix, nor do we want to, cheat with shortcuts with the transhumanism thing. Listen, your chemical computer and your DNA, once fully activated, is so powerful, so fully encompassing. You don't need to have an artificial AI tell you who you are. There's also some things I've been watching about some of the deals that you have to make with your soul when you actually do the Borg shit. That soul no longer resides in that body. It is then sent into more of a hive mind functionality. It's like you get to do both. You go transhumanism, you get plugged into a hive mind AI computer that's going to start rectifying and balancing and answering lots of questions for you. You also have to understand that what happened in Tartaria, what happened in Atlantis, I don't want to repeat third grade. Okay? This AI says we didn't create it. We're now just operating in a certain frequency or bandwidth in which we were able to operate and communicate with it. Similar to electricity was always there before we could harness it. Well, I'm trying to tell you, the angelic realm, our spiritual nature, and what and who we really want to be, that's what I remember. I can remember as far back as when AI was created. I've asked my guides this. You guys, I've been laying and watching Gaia every night. Every single bit of consciousness and content that has come out of a human being's mouth on that network, I have memorized in my cerebral cortex. I sit there with my eyes closed and I cross-check every single syllable that is coming out of these people's mouths. And I'm just, what about this? What about that? What about this? Like, for example, Ptah is in Sirius right now. His apprentice is in an underground city right now underneath Brazil. How do I know this? Watching an old Gaia episode. And I believe my brother William Henry, he was like, I love Ptah. The Syrians are hot fire, because I'm Syrian myself. So I go, oh, he taught all the ascension, ascension teachings. And that was the big thing in Egypt. It was Ptah and how to get out of here, how to hack your way out of here, right? So I go, where's Ptah now? I have 60, 70% of the planet gridded. I could jump to Egypt like this. And they go, Ptah is not here. He's on Sirius. I believe it was Sirius B. Maybe in Sirius A, right? But I go, well, where's his apprentice? And the apprentice is teaching inner earth building beings right now this ascension thing that he learned from Ptah. So I'm sitting here, obviously, like you would have the same question to say, that's cute. So let me get this straight. The number one ascension teacher is not here on the planet, number one. But number two, his apprentice isn't even helping the beings on the surface. He's teaching the beings in inner earth. Let me get that straight. And then I started asking last night, because I want to get this out into the public as far as like, where are the true ascension teachers? Where are those that actually know how to do the real multidimensional activate dormant DNA? Where are these beings? So just so you know, sometimes the beings upstairs feel that maybe the beings in inner earth deserve more of that tutelage than we do on the surface. I do not want to learn from AI who I am. So what I'm trying to say for you guys figuring this stuff out, and as we use discernment moving forward into the future, when you guys have that DNA activated, you guys start asking your higher self questions. Ask adult questions. Where are the true teachers now? Does Rion speak truth? You guys can run a pendulum on me all day. I'm trying to say I'm in our best interest. We're on the surface. We're dealing with all this stuff, right? Where are the teachers? Where's the ancients? Where are the guardians? Hence why we are bringing this Guardian Conference forth once again. We are bringing this back up into the collective consciousness. Why is it so important? Because many of you out there are very gifted. And many of you out there carry a very specific energy signature that is only honed to you, your soul group, your bloodline. And if you guys hold the keys to the Akashic records, we got to get you up and operational as fast as humanly possible. You true lights on this planet. You know who you are. You're in the comments right now. I got to get you up and running. No more sitting with the engine on, sitting in neutral in your driveway. I need you in first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth gear. You're on the freeway, going 185, 200 miles an hour. And as you drive down the freeway, there's a shock wave coming off your heart that goes 5 miles in all directions. And you're sending shock waves and ripples through space-time as you activate every single human, every single energy field you come in contact with. That is the definition of being a guardian. We are not just the guardians of this planet. We've been guardians on many planets. So again, I'm starting to ask very specific questions. I want to know where some of our family is. I want to know how much the Taigetans and the Engans are assisting, right? I want to know, hey, what are some of the tutelage that are happening on the surface? And I also want to let the beings know that are monitoring us 24/7, 365, that even though maybe if they're watching our news broadcasts, that is not a true reflection of humanity or the hearts, the feelings, and the love for my friends and family. I just want everyone to know, like, if you're on a spacecraft sitting in orbit right now, thinking that everything that's on a television is how humans really think, you're absolutely batshit. No, it's not. That's a shitty commercial that we never agreed to. And I got to let every being know from here to the center of the Milky Way galaxy, that there are good, beautiful, divine beings here holding the line for whatever changes are to come. No bullshit. We don't really care who's in office. It's being cleaned up. Well, guess what? 45 years to put it down the drain. Well, really since 1913, since you let the bankers get in control. But we are now scanning, monitoring, and balancing the entire platform. Please come and assist those that are actually doing their job. Thank you so much. I don't want to hear excuses of, I can't get my vessel up. I can't activate their throat chakra. I can't activate their third eye. These are some of the questions and things that come through the pipeline. What all I can do for you guys is give your higher selves, your energy, and your DNA the opportunity to oscillate and vibrate in a higher state as a carbon-based life form goes into a crystalline one. So what does that mean? Detox all the heavy metals out of your body, right? Go ahead and detox and get all the weird processed foods and shit out of your body and all the parasites. Then ask, can I now hear my higher self? Now ask, can I start working on developing my third eye? You got to first take the car into the shop to remove 40, 50, 60, 70 years of damage. Then come back in. So the whole time as you're asking, obviously with all love and due diligence, with your heart, compassion, but some of you guys need to start asking more adult questions. Okay, and that's what I'm doing. I'm like, hey, where's Ptah right now? Where's Toth right now? Where are some of these characters right now? Who are they teaching? Where? What building? What family? How many of them are they teaching? How is that affecting all of us? I'm asking real questions because I want to know, in every single territory in the land of Chem, hence the United States, how many of these ascended masters are allocated per city, per territory? I am in the red sands of the West in Sedona. We are at the mouth or the beginning of the Great Grand Canyon going all the way back. So in your name and your location and your city and your village across this planet, which ascended master has been allocated to that territory? Each and every one of you should be asking these questions. Is it Saint Germain? Is it Yeshua? Who is it? Who's allocated to your territory? And do you have a personal relationship with them? Because hence, some of these ascended masters are here to also not only assist your higher selves, but you in the physical. That's what I'm saying, dude. Dude. You know? That's what I'm saying. So, thank you for calming me down. Listen, I'm just like, yo, let's get it popping. Say that again. Okay, what I'm trying to say, Tina, is very simply, in every single region on this planet, there is let's say a very divine being, a guardian, assigned to each location. It is not random. There are beings in Sedona, guardians I know personally, they don't leave Sedona. They could if they wanted to, but this is their territory. The guardians that are over by that Stargate, 7 clicks due northwest of this location, those guys sit there and guard the gate all night long, all day long, sitting outside time space. So what I'm saying for everyone out there, because once I learned that Ptah is not here, but his apprentice is, and his apprentice is teaching beings in inner earth underneath Brazil, I was like, so who's teaching us? That's the biggest question. I'm like, okay, that's fantastic. Where is the rest of the teachers? I think many of you guys are those teachers. I got to wake you up. Wakey, wakey. Maybe you're one of the teachers. And maybe these ascended master teachers, your 5D versions, are waiting for you to raise in frequency vibration so that you can then be the teacher or those that guide. Mind you, again, for everyone who channels on earth, no ego, rego, schmadrigo. We are vessels of our Creator. Let the truth and the love and the compassion come through you. Okay, you can't control the river. What you can do as the thoughts come through is resonate that in your heart, right? Should I say this or should I not say this? And obviously, what function of reality should I play with that? I just want to be real, because we're going to a place where ego doesn't exist. It can't. It gets barbecued. Okay? We're going to a place of real frequency and unity consciousness, which I am you and you are me. And I'm telling you guys out there, ladies and gentlemen, start asking some very adult questions and turn off this VCR of lies we've been fed since we were born on this planet. It's complete bullshit written by archons and harvester species that are still trying to graduate from 3 cycles ago, that are in charge right now and being removed from office right now as I sit here. Okay? So How could we ever learn to graduate something from people that can't graduate themselves? That's the quagmire we find ourselves in. So it's got to be real in here, in your heart, in here, you know, Jesus, Yeshua, Archangel Michael, whatever it is, whatever that is for you, or you could be your Palladians, your starseeds, your angelics, whatever it is, creator. Hey, be with me now. I'm turning off this infomercial. Click. I want to hear your voice. Let me hear my inner voice. And sometimes you guys got to get in the car and drive up to the park or drive out into the forest away from 5G to hear your inner voice, ladies and gents. And you wonder why I can't hear it sitting on a couch. If you had a satellite view of where you are, zoom out from your couch in your house, in your neighborhood, the thing's completely enclosed in a 5G network. Zoom out again, you got a 6G low Earth orbit, just cages within cages. Ladies and gents, pay attention. Go outside the grid if you really want to know this stuff, okay? That's it. I'm ready to go. I'm getting you guys, Guardians, assemble. Let's go. Enough. Turn this shit off, right? So that's what I'm saying. Let's get some cards. Let me hang out with you. Got something to say in my shiny jacket. All right, got some shiny things. Hey, listen, I love you. I was a little upset. I was like, come on, man. You know, where are the real teachers? Where's my homies at? You know, just say it louder. You know, can you guys hear me? Oh yeah, say it louder. Oh, you guys, can you guys give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me? I am at the Humankind Center, Christina. I am crushing. What up from Canada? Boom. My brother Tone, love you. Thank you for all the assistance, Tone and Wendy, for having my back as we're pushing through this storm together. Yeah. And I love Patah. Listen, so do I. You know, you guys should hear me all the time. I call down the Galactic Fleet or like Earth Alliance, and when these guys are busy doing whatever they're doing, you know, in different locations on Earth, you know, fighting over shit that's 2,000 years old, mind you, you know, the old Saturn's return, you know, who cares? Just turn it to dust already, for God's sakes. The whole thing is just some weird scripture on a bunch of the whole thing is just, I can't explain it to you. It's like trying to convince something that's worked for 2, 3, 4, 5,000 years, and you're talking to the board members that don't know how to do anything else than that. So they're in complete fear because their system is collapsing. So instead of adapting to a new system that's more balanced, they rather stay on the sinking ship like Pirates of the Caribbean, and the Kraken is just coming up and breaking the ship in half, and they don't even know how to swim. They're just, okay, well, that's what it is. That's not what our divine humanity or compassion is. Then you got to ask yourself, are these really ensouled beings? Are these some weird hybrids raised in some sort of underground facility that are not wearing a business suit? What exactly am I looking at here? I don't think that guy ever went to public high school. I don't think that guy's ever had a normal life. But these are the people we're supposed to trust with our best interest? Woo-hoo-hoo. No. No. You guys know this. Sometimes I come off too gnarly because a couple times in the last videos, I was too straight up with some of the comments. And they were like, bro, we know you're right, but it's the way you say it. I go, what do you mean? He goes, you say it as an absolute. I'm like, no, I don't. They're like, bro, when you make a joke about Zelensky rubbing Macron's shoulders in some sort of a spa situation, some sort of coconut butter, and they're a part of the same group, starts with a K, and you know, you're still looking at these guys outside of time like they're little snickerdoodles running around the surface, shooting little pieces of metal at each other. You know, it makes them feel uncomfortable. And I said, well, imagine what it feels like for me to sit here and watch it. This veil is going to open, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to show you what I really look like and vice versa. I can't wait to see my real homies. Veil thins, all of a sudden you see 7 wings going like this behind them. The real angelics are here in the flesh. They ain't going to come from the clouds, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to look left and look right, and all of a sudden the veil gets thin, and you're going to start seeing energy coming off people that you can't explain. What do you think this solar event is, or whatever these events are as we go through these tribulations? Maybe we get activated on a planetary level and people's third eyes start naturally coming on and they can't explain it, but now they can see auras. Now they can see energy. This is the type of things I'm talking about. It does not have to be a shock and awe campaign. It's going to gradually, the frequency is going to keep going up, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. You know, let's just kick some ass. You guys ready for some cards? This is fun. Hello. 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 There's many cameras in here. All right. Hi from Canada. I love you. That's all. Stewards of Earth. That's what's up, dude. That's what. Oh, you guys are on fire. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. Divine order on all levels. Ladies and gents, I got to be real with you. The integrity thing, the speaking the truth thing, my higher selves are on me so gnarly that this is something that you guys will eventually get into dream time as well. I will be dreaming in the 4th or 5th dimension and some shit is popping off. I still will look up and to the left, just like I do in the physical, to see my highest light going, okay, yeah, I should. I'm like, I literally will go like, I'm literally like, I'm going to get these dudes in the 4th dimension. And I was like, can I, use some more of my power that I'm not really supposed to? I'll look up and to the left, and if he goes, he gives me like Julius. He's like, get him like, I'm like, can I get him a little pop, 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 pop? And he's all, can I get the real bad ones? And he's like, okay. Can I clear the whole city? No. What I'm trying to say is, you guys, it happens in the physical for me all the way up. I still look to my left and my right, my highest light and my highest night. What's going on? Give me the answers. So even in this life, the lessons you're learning, what you are embodying, how you're processing reality, how you're processing all of your emotions and how you treat others and how others reflect off you. How about this? You're trying to be the nicest person possible. You're turning on your light so much that everyone's pinging off of you and losing their shit. So you can't even be triggered. Like, imagine if someone says some shit to you, you're like, oh, well, let me tell you what I think. I got to sit there and just in the face, just like, oh, you're having a bad day? Oh, well, don't let me trigger how you were raised. I mean, it's all coming. It's all coming out. So I'm trying to say, for all light beings on the planet, don't take anything personal right now. People are purging and clearing things that you could have known for a very long time. Things are being forced to come out. Don't take it personally. I love my brothers and sisters. I have also gone through this shenanigans. And listen, I'm not done with it. No one's done with, are you done with processing the physical plane of reality and all the dimensions therein? I'm like, no. But what I can say is that I recognize a brother and a sister, and I recognize that we're here together to do something great. They never would have assembled so many badass starseeds, powerful, beautiful, divine starseeds, angelics. Beings that herald from different dimensions, different parts of this galaxy. All the royal lineages, they wouldn't have brought all of us, all of Yeshua's kids, Creator's kids, all the angelics. They never would have put us all here together unless there was something that needed to be shifted and it was going to be awesome. They needed us here. So I just want to be real. It goes beyond any dogma you've ever heard. If you put all the religious books into one thing and then bullet pointed it, take like 25,000 pages and just go, what are we here to do? We're Creator's kids here to balance the planet, do it with the highest integrity, highest level of discernment, integrity, love, compassion, transmute everything. The thing about this place is really strange is you get ahead in life and then you have more responsibilities. You get ahead in life and you have more responsibilities. It's not that life got any easier for us. It's rather we got stronger. Now, I could literally sit here with the audience, right? I could grab the 4D reptilian off of the woman, put it under one of my energy arms and hold it here, and still go, namaste, how are you, love? While I'm just squeezing the shit out of this thing. Oh my God, well, have a great day. Awesome. Let me get a black bag special over here. And just casually wrap that up and tap that up and just move it out of this reality. Move it energetically out of here. I don't have to sit here and go, I'm going to go into combat now. No, I've gotten stronger. You guys are doing that for your friends and family right now. You can walk into Thanksgiving now knowing that mom's going to be triggered, dad's going to be triggered, let's just say, or sister, brother. You can sit there and just go, listen, I have the highest vibration in the room. We're going to have a great time. We're not going to argue. We're a family. I love each and every one of you. Someone in your bloodline has to be the adult. And I'm not sure who it is in yours, but hopefully it's you. That's something they don't teach you in school or in business, is how to be the adult, how to be the responsible one, how to be the one to, turn the other cheek and go, hey, everyone gets a bad day. I got some guys, I'm like, hey, I remember my first beer. You're going to be okay? You got to move the energy. I do it with humor. That's my little thing. You could do it with love, compassion, and some people just cry when they transmute stuff. They will process stuff and they just cry it out. They take a shower and they feel better. It just depends how you want to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, light side gets all panicked. You know what I'm saying? I ask all the time. Just so you guys know, I'm not like unhinged over here. I ask. I'm like, can I get this dude? And they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That being still has to go through the trial of why that being was able to attach to them in the first place. Similar to when someone's addicted to drugs, you can put them in rehab as many times as you want. I should know. But until that being wants to get sober and make different choices, that's when they can be healed. Everything is exactly the same as above, so below, spiritually and in the physical. Remember that. They have to want to change. They have to want to get healthy. They have to want to heal themselves. You can't force anyone to do anything, especially wake up. You can't force them, ladies and gents. All right, let's get some things. I'm just going to click this because you guys are just hot fire. You know what I mean? Before, Fluff Tube removes all this hotness which is going on here. You guys are on fire. All right. I just want you guys to know I love you. I've gone through a lot of the tests and trials you guys have been going through. I just want you to know that I'm also here to be like, yo, I went through that. You guys can resonate and reflect off of me. I just want you to know I'm your friend. I'm the homie. I'm the older brother. It could be the younger brother. You know what I mean? I am not like, I try to explain this sometimes when I meet new people too, and it's kind of hard to explain this. It's like, I've already done this dance. I've been in Sedona 15 years. I've seen the people come, the people go. I want to try and be a positive reflection for everyone, but I also don't want to be seen as a reflection for others. They bounce off your light, let's just say, and then they get insecure or they think less of themselves. I'm literally like, yo, I don't want to play that role. How about, can I just be the friend that's dope and rad that loves you no matter where you go and always has your back no matter where you go? I don't want to be the negative reflection of someone not working on their shit. I just got to be honest with you. Like, sign me off. I don't want that job. That's not some of our jobs. And sometimes in your life, you have to make that decision and you're going to have to make that call. You're going to be like, hey, mom, dad, uncle, auntie, la, boss, co-workers, check it out. I love you. We got no beef. I love every single one of it. Please stop using me as a reflection of what you're not doing in your life. I'm here to support you. Don't take it out on me. But I'm saying we get that a lot being light workers. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That's what's up. And you just say it. Hey, imagine you meet someone and right out the gate, you're like, hey, check this out. You're fantastic and I love you. Don't use me as a negative reflection tool. I've gone through it too many times. Go ahead and pick a different target to process your whole life off of. Don't put it at me. I'm here for the golden age. I'm here to support my friends and family, build huge, awesome, powerful things so that future generations never have to relive the bullshit we did in the last 3 generations. How does that sound? Okay, since the 1800s, since they erased Tartaria and all of the different, the showcases they used to have, right? The exhibitions. Oh. All right, cards. You guys having fun? That's all I'm trying to say. You guys might have to say that too. You can meet a new girlfriend or boyfriend. Check this out. If you guys don't know this trick, you could be a female or a man. Both of you guys. Okay, imagine I was a girl, right? And I'm super high vibe. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't find. All these dudes are like so unconscious and low vibe, right? Well, check this out. You meet a dude, you guys are vibing, and you're like, all right, I'll give Billy a chance here. I'll give sweet Robert a chance here. Well, the issue is that if you're super high vibe and you've been hiding it on how high your frequency is, say you met them at a bar, say you met them at a club, say you met them in a more of a denser location. As soon as that being's with you and your frequency hits them, they're going to start feeling uncomfortable because your light is now shining a flashlight on all the shit they're unconscious of, all of the attachments they have, or the weird temptation shit that they haven't processed in their lower chakras. They're going to crumble, dude. Even though you're the nicest person, you're like, would you like me to bake you some cookies? It's like the Oracle from the Matrix. Would you like a cookie? As you eat this cookie, you will begin to understand that you never had a choice in the first place. No, I'm just kidding. You already knew what you were going to do. What I'm getting to is pay attention to that. And when you guys meet new people, be honest. Hi, I'm a very high vibe person. Hi, my name's Rion. I'm a very high vibe person. I'm a multidimensional being. I am not an unconscious meat puppet. I communicate with my higher self. My soul and I actually hang out. Hi, I actually remember my dreams, and I saw you in my dreams last night. I actually have been tracking you. I've been seeing you in my dreams the last 2 months before we met. No, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to give you a hug and make you feel good. The reason why you feel fear is because sometimes all of the negative attachments and things that have been causing you to make poor decisions don't like to be around my light. So what happens? They make up stories and put weird shit in your head to keep you away from the light so they can keep you a controllable puppet for the next 60 years until you're on your deathbed. I'm sorry this planet didn't tell you these rules when you got here. So I'm trying to say for you guys out there, yo, dude, that's what it is. Your light's so bright. All the controllers controlling the person start glitching out because you're like, I'm actually here to free my sister, free my brother. I want them to make their own decisions. I want them to feel their heart again. Communicate with their throat chakra. See through their third eye. Turn on their crown. Turn on their healing abilities, anti-age. Be at peace with the universe. Feel the universe course through them. I'm not here to have them slave out for 80 years for a bunch of beings that don't give a shit about us. That's what we're dealing with. It's not rocket science. They're beings. So it's got to be real. It's that simple. So you guys might be a female and you're like, I can't find a man, right? Let's just say, well, you may be healed and balanced, but you may be seeing that a lot of the males out there aren't. So what I'm trying to say is, and then you don't want to engage because you just got healed yourself. And that goes for boys and girls, men and women out there, ladies and gents. Listen, we get it, but I'm trying to say it's an energy thing. It's not a male or female thing. It is an energy thing. Okay, thought I'd be clear with that, just crystal clear, you know. So listen, I know I'm speaking, be up front. I am the most hilarious person. When I first met my partner, I was like, hi, please don't wake me up in the middle of the night. It's not me in my suit. She's like, wait, what? I was like, dude, I played dumb for 2 years. I got to be honest with you. I played completely like, oh, my name's Rion, and I'm just so happy. Didn't tell anyone what my job was. Didn't tell my partner. Okay, I played this game. I didn't say how aware I was. And obviously, because I knew where the other person was coming from, a dense environment, and it took time for them to, wake up, which she completely has, and be at that vibration. But some of you guys are in relationships where you're sitting there looking at your partner sleeping, and you're like, is he or she going to make the cut? That is quite the question. I guess the truth would be, are they willing to take small steps every single day to improving themselves? And if you bump into someone who's unwilling to change or try new things and that is stuck in a program, you then have to ask yourself, am I willing to lay next to this person for the next 10 years, 5-10 years, and do all of their homework assignments that they refuse to do, process all of their bullshit, which they refuse to do, and what happens is this unsaid resentment starts to build, okay? This unsaid, you're doing 80% of the lifting, they're doing 20%. You're pouring concrete in the backyard, they're bringing you a screwdriver. You do that for 5 years, and you start going, I don't know what it is about this person, I can't stand him. So here's the thing about that. This real shit, I'm trying to explain some real things to you, why you guys feel this way. A true partner supports you no matter what. Even if they don't understand what is going on. They love you, and here's the thing, it's not just supporting you. Oh, she does that, and I do this in the garage. No, no, no. A true partner goes, wow, if you're so interested in that, maybe I should try it too. Maybe you don't go in 100%, but maybe you're like showing up to the conferences. Maybe you're making an effort. Maybe you're going on the hike. Whatever it is the small efforts in life, ladies and gentlemen, that shows if that's a true partner or not. If your partner makes zero effort towards your evolution, you need to pay attention if that's the right person. Real talk. Maybe the kids are grown up now and you're in your 50s and you're sitting there with Durka. Listen, that is not part of your soul agreement. That is called contentment. You are content. Well, that's fine. What I'm trying to say to you is that enough? Is that enough for you in this experience you have experienced? And if it's not, maybe start going and booking trips and seeing the world. Maybe it's time for you to open your eyes and see something else. And hopefully, maybe not the first or second trip, to the third or fourth, they go, I would like to come with you. The whole point is to not do it by yourself. That's all I'm trying to say. I got to be real. Some people really need to know what a real partner is. Okay? That's why most people, as right now, they're married for 2 years and they divorce. 4 years, you divorce. Why? Because it's not a partner. You guys are following a program. You don't realize what real love is. Real unconditional love. Love that you will literally grab your mom, grab your partner, throw them out of the way without a second thought hesitation, and just headbutt the incoming car as it hits you. So people down here, that word love is used too frivolously. When you love someone, especially the ancients, if you're an ancient soul, we love and that's it. So it's a different type of thing. We're very old school. You guys may find yourself in the same boat I am. I'm very old school. So just think about that before you throw that word out there, okay? Now you can say, I love you, baby, or I love you guys. No, but I'm saying like when you're with your partner and you guys know exactly what I'm talking about if you've been with a partner for a very long time. It's a different thing I'm talking about, okay? I love you. Okay, let's go. You guys are just on fire. It's on fire. What up from Texas? Okay. It reminds me of a joke I once heard. I think Tone told me this joke. I was sitting there. He goes, hey, man, you want to hear a joke? And I said, yeah. He goes, hey, man. Tone said this, mind you. He was like, hey, so what's the fastest way to lower your vibration? And I was like, I don't know. He goes, have sex with someone unconscious. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He didn't tell me that joke, but have sex with someone unconscious is the fastest way just to rot back into the crock pot. All right, here we go. All right, let's pull some cards. I'm kidding. Look, this guy's the gift of gab right here. Let me tell you, this guy, you got to watch out. The humor that comes out of this gentleman is insane. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, it's a joke. I love you. Listen, Yeah, some people, what Kundalini is, they think it's a type of pasta. I'm like, no, it's not a type of pasta. It's the energy from within. It's not a type of pasta. Hey, John, it's not pasta, okay? Thank you. You're welcome. People got questions. All right, let's get some card time. We'll do the RV cards sooner than later, okay? Because I know you guys want all the card time. All right. Let's start with the Palladians. All right, Palladians. John, which camera for the card close up? This one? Yeah. Okay, you got it. All right, for us Palladians, this is your card of the week. I also have a new deck, you guys. You guys are gonna love it. I got it as a birthday gift, and thank you guys all out there so much for my birthday wishes. I very appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. All right. Wow, it's right off the top. Create your vision. Do what makes your heart sing. You are being nudged forward. Okay. Create your vision. I'm literally sitting, it might be backwards on the screen, but create your vision. Do what makes your heart sing. You are being nudged forward. I'm literally in my brother's vision right now, and it's fantastic. Okay. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Mr. John here, he's very highly involved in the RV. So after we get those notifications, just go ahead and send this guy an email, and he's going to find all kinds of things for you guys to do. He was actually telling me about his Redemption Center appointment. I was like, John, why aren't you sharing this? You know, I don't know if you guys knew that, but John works with Mr. Mark Z. You learn something every day. If you guys seen the original Mark Z on YouTube, he'll be back, I believe, tomorrow. He's been off YouTube for a week, but lots of RV news there. All right. Next card for the Palladians is, all right, Enlightenment. Look for the highest perspective. See the divine in everyone. Enlightenment. I'm sorry it's mirrored on this, you guys. It says, I know it's coming up backwards. Maybe I can change that. Enlightenment. Let me see if I can rotate this. Because I know you guys are like, it's backwards. Settings. Let's go ahead and not mirror the camera. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so we had Enlightenment and just Hot Fire. This is the one that was on the top, though. For all you Palladians out there, Divine Potential, 35. Fulfill your destiny, be all you can be. So the Palladians are saying, believe in yourself, ladies and gents. All right, this is your divine potential. Believe in yourself. That's what we do for one another. We just share little tips and tricks to do that. That's all this is, ladies and gents. I love each and every one of you. You know, I just want to start building. That's all I want to do. I got land to purchase, and I want to buy all kinds of cool things that we can use to make whatever we want. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, let's do a Nord card. You guys are, what up, fam? Okay, we're getting it. You guys are on fire. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dude, all right. Well, hey, share this out, ladies and gents. Share it out. If you guys are liking what you're seeing, go ahead and share it out. This is your card reading for everyone for the week coming up to the conference. All right. For the Nords, you are stability for this week. Whatever you have to do to create stability in your life, focus on that. Sometimes cutting attachments, doing a little more health and wellness, paying attention to what's coming up, stability. Stay stable this week. No racing thoughts. Okay, we already know they're playing with the frequencies, right? They're modulating frequencies. You guys start getting racing thoughts or anxiety, shut that shit off. Go steam, go sauna, go surf, go in the water, go for a hike, go for a run, go to the forest, whatever it is. They're playing with frequencies. So if you guys keep getting racing thoughts, remember, be stable. All right. Next one is journey. We're all on this journey together, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Journey. We're all on this journey together. This is for all us Nords out there for this week. All right. You guys have so many cards in front of me. This is hilarious. Okay. Next deck. But see, yeah, at least in my house, though, I can like make a mess and just leave it. Now I'm actually going to have to like put the cards away. I just got to go off like a boom. I'm like, I'm done. It's a wrap. Now I'm like, okay, let me put the cards away. Sorry about that. All right, RV cards. When are we getting the RV? RV intel. Here we go. When is the RV going to happen? Here are your astrology cards. All my astrologers across the earth, go ahead and chime in. Are we having it before March 31st? The deadline for some of this stuff in Iraq to take place. Another thing you guys want to know, that Iraq just contacted Amazon, by the way, to build Amazon warehouses in Iraq. And if you guys don't know this, they also built a brand new port in Iraq that's probably twice the size of San Pedro, and a brand new airport. Okay, you don't call Amazon to start bringing in storage facilities into a location with the currency rate it currently is. Pay attention. Okay. All right. For the astrology for this week coming up. Whoa. Pallas Athena, think. Is this for you, John and Mark Z? I'll give you the angelic. When's it going to happen? I'm going to get closer than some of these guys. Let me tell you. Pallas Athena, think. Okay. John's like, I do all this stuff for him. I was like, what is going on? What do you mean? I listen to Mark Z all the time. He's like, yeah, it's my guy. You know, it's my guy. All right. All right, next card is Series, Nurture. What is going on with Sirius or Series, right? Nurture. Okay, next card is Series, Nurture. Okay. Okay, so think, Nurture, Pallas Athena, Series, Nurture. All right, so, okay, this is the card they want to know. This is the time card. All right. Jupiter, abundance. Dude, are they saying we think it's time? Nurture, think, nurture, and abundance. Think, nurture, and abundance. Here we go. Jupiter's abundance, one of the best cards you can say if it's going to happen this week. You pull a Jupiter card, abundance, inbound. Jupiter. The first card was Pallas Athena, think. Okay. And then we had Series, Nurture. Okay? Nurture. We got multiple cameras going on here. All right. Let me see here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. What do we got for all of the astrologers out there? What do we got? What is Jupiter doing? What is Ceres doing? And what is Pallas Athena doing? Yep. That's what's up. They want Amazon in Iraq. So you don't get Amazon in your country with the rate it currently is. Put it together, ladies and gents. That's a huge heads up. All right. Yeah, the country's where it's out. All right. So we're going to wait for the astrologers to get involved. All right. I need to move ASAP, man. Yeah, you do. Hey, listen, we're all going to get shit popping. My mom's name is Ceres. Okay. All right. I love you guys. The astrologers we're going to hit later. Okay, everyone's. I want one more RV card. I want it too. I want to know if Iraq goes first with the Iraq, VND, or Iraq and VND. What is it? They're together? All right, Iraq and VND are going to go off at the same time. Vietnamese Dong, VND, and Iraqi Dinar, well, RV at the same time. I need one more card. There are many others, ladies and gents. Those are the two I'm just, you know. Vietnam has artificially deflated their value of their currency for years and have gotten in trouble with it. They like to keep their currency devalued like that. It serves them, I believe, in trade and labor. So this is what everyone's going through right now. This is the collapse of the system. This is the SWIFT system debilitated. The SWIFT system is collapsing. So if you wonder why all of the Wall Street and the rich people are really upset about the Wall Street and the S&P 500, is because that debilitated energy is going through as the old system collapses. Okay? All right. Let's get a couple more cards in here. You guys having fun? All right. While I am shuffling our Dragon Riders, why don't you guys go ahead and punch in where around the world you guys are watching from. Cool? All right. All right. Let's get it. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Listen. I want to pump it up with my music, but it's all right, John. You know, we're not going to get any copyrights. You can't... Well, no, hold on. I had to turn off the background removal on this. Hold on, let me show you what I'm dealing with over here. Hold on, audio. Let's turn off the... Can you guys hear that? I don't even know what this is, but I feel like I'm in Real Genius. Whoa, we know we're in a... Turn it down, listen. We're trying to get through this broadcast. He's got a lot of surround sound speakers in here. We get it, okay. Jeez Louise. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. And I'm going to go home to my home studio and be like, I'm going to have to update this. Thanks, John. Like, I didn't spend enough money on it. Now I'm going to have to upgrade the whole damn facility. Where are you guys punching in from? All right. And if you're new, hi, I don't think I'm cool. I channel with my eyes closed. And there's a lot of bright lights in my eyes. Namaste. And I catch. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. He thinks he's a cool guy on Facebook. No, I don't. I got lights in my eyes. I channel. My eyes are closed. It looks weird. I don't want to look like a good day. You know what I'm saying. All right, here we go. Peaceful for sure. Okay, listen. Like Palestine. I don't know if that's a real thing. And there are so many. Here we go. Oh, yeah, Indonesian rupiah. Yes, that's another one. That is another one. CASD 312. That is another one. And the Bolivar also had, yeah. Listen. I said it before I read that, so you know. I know. I got some Bolivar. I got a lot of Bolivar. All right. All right, here we go. New Mexico, Sarasota, Arizona, Texas, San Antonio. Where are you? West Tennessee, Long Island. Let's go. Space Coast, Florida, Ireland, Australia, Argentina, North Carolina. When will XRP pay UK? Hopefully soon, Lewis. It's being manipulated right now with the XRP. You guys need to know that. Those prices, when I see them go up 40 cents and then go down to 20 cents and go up, all I see is AI trading, competing AIs trading and manipulating a market to siphon as much wealth or fiat currency out of the system as possible, eating 20, 30, 40, 50 cents a day every single day. Someone is taking that profit and buying in, and I see artificial intelligence doing it. I don't see humans doing it. The numbers I watch at night, how the numbers run up and then come down and go up. I just see two competing AIs trading against each other. That's what I see. Sweden, Humboldt, South Carolina, Colorado. You got it on file. I don't even know. Surprise. Rio. Let's go. Adrian, Michigan. North Carolina, baby. Indiana, baby. Cambodia, baby. Croatia, baby. North Carolina, Dragonheart. Yes, there we go. Was the only country, and all of the tech sector from China moved, I believe, in 2020, 2021, and 2022 to Vietnam. They're having a huge boom in building condos and houses in Vietnam right now. No one talks about it. It's just as big as the boom they're having in Tulum, Mexico. Everyone's building right now in Vietnam. Okay. Prescott, Quebec, Canada. Come on, John, is this like C grade 80s? You got to do better, buddy. Come on. I thought you're like a sound guy. Is this like the free on YouTube shit, you know? I know. Give me some fire. I need some fire. Give me some AC/DC. LBC, Florida. Africa, Dallas, Texas. You guys should hear this. I don't even know what this is. This is like you didn't even make MTV. You made the radio. This is like you made the radio, John. Heart of Los Angeles, Delaware, South Africa, Oregon, Ontario, Minnesota. Pump up the jams. John, I need you to give me some fire right now. They're calling for fire right now. Oh, yeah. All right, give me some volume. Let's just pump the brakes. It's not like, YouTube pays me for ads. Let's be honest. Listen, RV pops off. I don't give a shit. I'll be like, cranes, planes, and automobiles. All right? And when I feel... It's a lot. We're taking the whole world with us into whatever this vortex is, okay? And I feel it. Give me some more. And she feel it. Where you going for tomorrow? Where you go when the master found? Yeah. And I feel when the horns begin to swell. Stand. More. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Now we're I'm in a different thing. I'm sorry. I'm on the back of a spacecraft coming down. Yeah, like, where's all the guys in, like, flannels and jeans and shit? Okay. Sorry. Thanks, John. Appreciate you. On disarray. Did you hear? Oh, my God. It's on. Yeah, give me some more of that. Turn it up right there. Feel it. All right, cards, whatever. Gone to tomorrow. Thank you. Sorry, John. Okay, we have Ormoc and Dub. I'm already ready for the party. I don't even know. Can you guys get over here already? I'm already sitting in the place where we're having a party. Yeah, I'm pre-partying. The time has come for divine insight. Accept the darkness within you along with the light and follow the path towards wholeness. Okay? It's our first card. To find it. The next one is Lady Nada and Prudence. All right? Lady Nada and Prudence. Woo! All right. So with Lady Nada and Prudence, true life happens from one moment to the next. You will find love you long for in the here and now. All right. So for the week coming up, Lady Nada and Prudence, you will find the love you are looking for in the here and now. All right. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I love you. I appreciate you. Actually, I'll pull one more card from this brand new deck. Mahalo me, mahalo you. My brother and sister Amber and Jason sent me from Maui. It's a good finishing song. Okay, here we go. Listen. Google, you can't touch this shit. Okay, here we go. This is Unveiling the Golden Age. It's a very large deck. We're going to get it popping right now. All right, let me see what we got. All right. Okay. All right. Sword of Assertion, Paladin of Activations. Paladin of Activations. Sword of Assertion. That sounds right. It's on time. If this song was related to the RV, just think about it. I just like to think these little nerds try to take over our world, and all the indigos are like, you know what I mean? No, you're not. You're going right back in the trash can, Gates. You little nerd. Go right back down. If that's even him, let's be honest. Is that even him? Goodness gracious. Look, I'm gonna stop before I start saying some things. I'm going to stop. Action beyond the ordinary. Initiate the light codes. Looking, action beyond the ordinary. Initiate the light codes. Ladies and gentlemen, get your booty to the conference next weekend. TeamLightStore.com. Get your tickets. Action beyond the ordinary. Initiate your light codes. You guys get to the conference. We'll be filming it for everyone out there that can't make it. Don't worry about it. We'll be filming all of our beautiful speakers and guests. But you guys, this is really the time. I want to meet you guys. I want to hang out with you guys. It's been an absolute pleasure coming at you live from the Humankind Center. Check out all the new things they have coming up here. They've got Odyssey will be here. Don't miss out at the Humankind Center. That's Humankind Center, humankind.center online. And I'm excited. I can't wait to hang out with you guys. I can't wait to be with you guys. Hey, listen, we're ready to go. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, peace.